want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really drippin', leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really drippin', leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Tryna catch me a op, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hit us, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really drippin', leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really drippin', leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. I about to leave him holding like the Bible. AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody kill. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. 7.62 gon' split him. LPN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5.0, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops, Draco. I got them all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really drippin', leave a nigga bleeding. I get this pussy, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really drippin', leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Y'all know what the fuck going on around here, nigga. Y'all nigga keep talking about you want smoke. You can't catch me on social media, my nigga. I'm in the street with it, you dig what I'm saying? Nigga know they gotta kill me or die, nigga. Fuck you mean? Talking about smoke and we still living in the same bitch. No sir, you don't got smoke with me, baby. You'd have been dead, huh? G-Stack, bitch. Whatever I fuck up, Tom gon' fix it, nigga. Y'all know what the fuck going on, bitch.
Hey, what up, family? What up? Sorry I'm late. This early morning shit ain't me, boy. This early morning shit is not me. It's too much shit to get done in the morning. Then I take my ass back to sleep. But when I checked, I seen Fanon was on earlier. So I got off. You know, I said, brother Fanon on, so we good. But then I turned back around and Fanon was back off. So, you know, I said, damn. I said he might have did an hour too. And I said myself, if Fanon did it, I was gonna come on. So I see he only getting on for an hour. So I start handling my shit accordingly. I start coming on time for y'all. But let me get my Don't Mess with Texas salute, man. Let me get you right. All right. So we'll give a rundown from yesterday and I'm gonna continue from that. I'm trying to get this story out the way so we can get to the other shit by next week. But all right. So I told you I was on the run. I had violated my parole. I was on the run. They was trying to get me to turn myself in. Now, my ex, the one that left me in prison, the one who I grew up with, said, hold on, first out. Shout out to my brother, All Things, Big AMC FSG in the building. Brian the King, Falcon in the building. Big AMC FSG, we in here. And salute to Don't Mess with Texas in the building. So check this out. My ex, the one that left me for dead, in prison, the one I wouldn't rock with when I got out after I took her down a couple times. She the ones that let the feds know and got me locked up. And I didn't tell y'all this last time, but they got me at the church. I went to church with my grandma. I went to church with my grandma that weekend. And like she was really mad because I done had a baby and everything. So she mad. She was talking about some shit like that's what been her baby and all that bullshit right there. But bitch, you did me wrong. I definitely wouldn't put a kid in you. And plus, you done fucked over 8 niggas while I was gone. We cool. But yeah, so she gave the feds a tip while I was in church. But shout out to the feds. They let the church service in. They waited till I came out. I was about to go. And the bastards arrested me in front of my grandma. It was about 15 deep at the church. And I'm like, wow. Like, you really did that? Like, you rather see that's one thing. I wouldn't wish being locked up on my worst enemy, dog. But for me and you, we had good times. I left you money before I went to prison. It sustained you when you went to the college. You had a car when you went to college. You had all this right here. I busy salute my brother. But you gonna turn me in. That's why I tell you, ain't nothing more dangerous than a woman scorn. So they locked me back up. They gave me the rest of my time. I got locked up. The motherfuckers gave me 17 months to finish. So I had to go finish my 17 months. So I get processed. They send me to Hillsborough, North Carolina. So I'm going back through the process. So I'm thinking, damn, I'm about to go to a U.S. penitentiary again. Nope. Since I ain't have 17 months, they ended up sending me to a FCI, which is a spot lower. And plus, I was older now. See, one of the main reasons I went to a penitentiary was because I was under 25. When you're under 25, that automatically puts your points up in a high range because you're young. So they put you in a penitentiary. That plus I had the murder charges and stuff. But even when you're out, your points still drop every 6 months. Every 6 months, your points still drop, whether you're in prison or out of prison. Your points still drop. So I was at the level of an FCI now. So we go through the process and shit. So I end up get sent to South Carolina. Shout out to my brother D1 in the building. So they sent me to FCI Bennettsville, South Carolina. So I'm in Bennettsville, South Carolina. So Bennettsville was pretty sweet. It was a whole lot of different shit from the penitentiary. I can tell you that. Bennettsville was a whole lot different from the fucking penitentiary. The officers up there talk to motherfuckers like they ain't shit though. Like the officers treat you so bad. And the reason why they treat people so bad at the FCI is because they know people are trying to get to the low. So they don't want to get in trouble. And plus people know if you get in trouble, you're going up to the pen. And most of the people that was there couldn't make it in the pen. Like I got called into the SIS office the first day there because I was trying to ask people about their paperwork. They pulled me in the office and let me know they don't do paperwork on this compound. And they told me if I do that again, they're going to lock my ass back down for the whole duration. So now I'm on a camp with a whole bunch of snitches and shit and motherfucking damn pedophilia and shit. Like, I'm on a camp with a lot of motherfuckers that I don't like to be on camp with. See, I'm a real nigga. I would have rather been in the pen, honestly. Even though we got a lot more freedom down here than we do in the pen, I would rather be in the pen because the quality of niggas was a whole lot different, dog. It was this nigga named New York. His name was John something. They call him New York, big head bastard. He in the prison and him and his co-defendant on the same fucking yard. I swear on my kids, him and his co-defendant was on the same yard. His co-defendant was a nigga named Ray from my city. The nigga named Ray. And motherfuckers from my city that hear this, they know. I'm talking about ghetto little brother. Ray girlfriend Kiki was out on the street setting niggas up and getting Ray a time cut. Ray got his time cut a couple times. He on the streets now. I've seen Ray since he came home. But Ray in New York was each other's co-defendants. These niggas told on each other. These niggas is on the same compound and they told on each other. So like the Quasi and niggas up there, it wasn't to my standard. But my homeboy Wax was up there. Wax was in the pen with me. He from my hood too. So you know, I sat there, I did my little time there. I got a job in the kitchen. Y'all know how I do. I was stealing shit out the kitchen, making a little money, getting my tattoos up because it was a hell of a nigga on some tattoo shit. Nigga tatted me all the way up. Like he sleeved out my arms, he did my stomach, my chest, everything. Nigga was a beast with it. And all I had to do was bring him shit from the kitchen. So he tatted me up real nice. So he got a nigga tatted real cool and shit. So I did my little time. When September came around, it was time for me to get ready to go home. Oh yeah, before I forget, my nigga Ray and everybody know because me and him had beef on the street because I told niggas like niggas is hitting these girls on the streets, but these niggas are in the cell with niggas from DC fucking and sucking, dog. Like these niggas right here don't care in the prison. And see, that's the shit that I don't get. Niggas will get in here and get nasty with another nigga. And I be saying, like, look, you can't blame that on your sentence, nigga, because like, nigga, I did so much time and not once did I think about getting nasty and doing the damn Star Spangled Banner with another nigga, dog. Like that shit has to be in a nigga, dog. Like niggas already had these type of thoughts and shit. You feel me? And see, the FCI, they was letting niggas walk around with the damn ponytails, tight ass clothes and shit. Like they promoted that because they was like, well, if niggas was sitting there doing that, other niggas that have less testosterone and shit. It was just a bunch of damn bullshit up there, especially at FCI Bennettsville, South Carolina. I'm just being honest. It was some cool niggas up there and some females up there that was cool. Like, you know, they brought, I ain't gonna put their names out there, but they were bringing the pack in up there. South Carolina got some cool motherfuckers working there. The motherfuckers about they breed. They was bringing that. What you say, D1? It ain't on you, it's in you. Yeah, D1. Like, a lot of if you're not in the penitentiary, if you end up getting done up, it's because you wanted it. Now in the penitentiary, a motherfucker will grape street you up there. But if you're not in the Fed pen, you're not getting raped. Niggas is damn trading ass for damn chips, literally. Like nigga trade ass for a $40 commissary list. You want some ass? Oh yeah, let me get some sodas, some chips, and like niggas was sitting up there like just like motherfucking damn hoes on the street, man. These niggas out here tricking. Niggas is literally tricking in there, bro. And like niggas is actually buying this shit, like, and y'all will be surprised about the niggas in y'all city that's in there getting busted up or busting up these damn gumps, bro. These bubble gumps. These niggas are busting them down. But it came time for a release date. I told my nigga Wax, when you come home, bro, I got you. That was my nigga. My nigga Wax had a 15-year bid. You know, he got locked up like a year before I did my first go round. So it was almost time for him to come home anyway. And Wax stayed out of trouble. Wax kept quiet. I ended up seeing Wax when I was home. And I ain't had no money on me, but I had some work on me. He was like, bro, I ain't trying to get. I was like, bro, you want some goddamn money? You better take this shit and sell it to somebody. Because that's one thing about me, bro. I mean, if you gonna do good, do good. But when I came home, I had to go out there and get it. I'm not about the damn, I'll buy you an outfit and some shit like that. But you a grown man, dog, and grown men have principles. You feel me? I don't give a nigga if you're not my blood and related family. I'm not giving you no money when you come home. You might be my dog, but if you my dog, I'm gonna give you something better than money. I'm gonna give you a purpose. I'm gonna give you this right here and tell you to go get you something, dog. That's how I had to do it. I had to go get me something, dog. You feel what I'm saying? You a grown man. And you might think you doing a nigga a favor by giving a nigga money and shit. But that shit right there, you really hurting a nigga. And I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. You really hurting a nigga by giving a nigga money, right? It's just like the parable about the fish. You can feed a nigga a fish and he can eat for a day, or you can teach a nigga how to fish and he can eat the rest of his lifetime. So like if I give that nigga some money, once he spend the money, then what? Money gone. So instead of me giving that nigga $2,000 or $3,000, I gave him a 4-piece. A serious 4-piece with the damn prices the way they was at the time. I gave that nigga a fucking 4-piece. And I told him about the prices. I'm like, look, bro, right now, in motherfucking damn 2010, because it's 2010 now. I missed the whole 2009. But, nigga, the price of motherfucking Coke is $11.50 a zip. So, like, nigga, you got 4 of them. You got 4,500 done right there, basically, my nigga. Now you can go out there, well, really 46, but you can go out there and you can turn that shit into whatever the fuck you want to, nigga. That's the keys right there. Then that nigga, I respect him. He was like, look, so I ain't trying to do that shit no more. And so I asked him, I said, well, you got a job? Somebody got a business or something? I said, do you got your own company or something? He's like, nah, I don't. I said, well, nigga, there. Because first off, niggas ain't about to hire you. Secondly, nigga, I know what type of lifestyle you come from. Yeah, we got locked up, and yeah, we said we was gonna do this and that, but this the real life, bro. Don't lie to yourself. You can lie to everybody else out there, but people need to stop lying to themselves, dog. Like, nigga, once the chips get down, nigga, you about to go get you a pack. That's all you know. So, man, a lot of people say I was wrong for giving it to him. I felt like, nigga, that's what he needed. Because for 6 years after that, that nigga was straight. You feel me? So like, I feel like that's what was needed. A lot of people be like, well, damn, don't you wish people could change? Yeah, grind harder. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this shit right here forces you to have to be smarter about the situation. You can't be out here dummy crash out move. You feel what I'm saying? And see, Wax has a little temper. See, I give him something for purpose, or now he be out here robbing and shooting motherfuckers. So really, I was keeping the motherfucking peace down in the city, really. You feel what I'm saying? Exactly, D1. You can leave the water. You can make them drink. I got some money, bros. I can't make them drink, and I'm tired of giving for free. Exactly, bro. Like, instead of giving a nigga money, you give him money. Once he spend it, he coming back. No, bro. Look, this is what you do. And give him a breakdown. Because I'm gonna tell you like this, as soon as I came back, but yeah, that's when Wax came home, but I ain't get back to my shit yet. I done deviated to Wax. But I got out September. Exactly, bruh. See, that's why everybody over here I rock with y'all, because y'all understand real life choices and real life shit. You give a nigga money, that puts him in the habit of asking and being needy. Show a nigga how to make money. And that right there teach him for a long time, bro. But so I had got out in was it September? Hold on. I don't want to have the dates wrong, y'all, because y'all know how I'm about telling the truth and shit. I think it was October I got out. Hold on. May, June, July, August, September. It was October I got out. It was October. I couldn't remember. Shit been over down 15 years ago. So yeah, I got out in October. And why she was happy and shit. So, I got back to the pace. But, my cousin and them, they doing pretty good with their little record and shit. So they doing pretty good with their record label shit. Y'all give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hey, what up? Hello. All right. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know I may say what I say, but I am what I am and I do what I do, bro. Shit, fuck that shit. You know, the casino business is down. So, nigga gotta get to it. Like I say, I'm always about that Skrilla. But what I was saying was I came home and my cousin them, they blowing up. They was out there, they was with Jadakiss and them doing a couple of things and everything. But me and my cousin, we still ain't rocking. He mad that I robbed shit, and I told him really I didn't even rob you, bro. Like you sold my song to Ti, and Ti he out there performing the song too. This around the time when you can have an M and you like everybody singing that shit, and I'm just like, wow. But I ain't jealous, bro, because I ain't Ti. I could put that same song out there, Stacks on Deck, and the name of the song is Stacks on Deck, motherfucker. It ain't you can have whatever you like, but you see, that's what I'm saying. Ti needed the song better than me, cause hell, I named it Stacks on Deck. This nigga right here, he turned it to whatever you like. He put a little singing vocal in there, cause my part wasn't singing. I was rapping it, cause I was like, we got Stacks on Deck, popping Tron on nice, baby girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, he melodized the whole shit. He melodized it. So that nigga seen something with the song that I didn't see. So yeah, you might have got because he changed a few of the lyrics around, but he melodized that shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Brian the King Power, you must not have been in here yesterday when I pulled up my old files and showed that Stacks on Deck was my shit. You can go back and look at my old MySpace, but my cousin sold that shit, so I got him for a brick and some change. But that's one thing I wanted to do though, because when I came home, man, I made a lot of drugs off of motherfucking just ghostwriting. And see, the best thing about drugs, instead of getting the cash, instead of a nigga paying me 3,500 in cash, you just give me the shit and work. It feel like I'm getting double money because I know what I can do with that work. And my wife used to always ask me, why you let him pay drugs? Because drugs pay me. That's why you tell her drugs pay me. I get it in drugs. Hey, Brian the King Falcon. And this is word on my kids and everything, bro. I don't wrote a lot of Mr. Altruistic. What up, brother? I don't wrote a lot of songs that are out there. Some of them I got non-disclosures to, but I got paid for it. Like, bro, like I said, I came home with over 400 songs, over 500 hooks, and I had like 300 contemporary songs. I was a monster, bro. A lyrical assassin. Because I grew up listening to that up north shit. My shit wasn't like, see, my shit was like a mixture of up north spitter with down south swag to it. 'Cause, I used to be in Florida, North Carolina, so I had that down south swag with it. So I was like the best of both motherfucking worlds. You feel me? And my intellect was sublime. You feel what I'm saying? Like I had the like I said, I was IBM compatible at the time. So my wordplay and everything was like something serious. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in that one song I told y'all, man. Like I use double and triple entendres. Like that song, I sit there and say like this. I say, still I'm scoring like I'm 23. Now when I say I'm scoring like I'm 23, when a nigga's 23 years old, that's when a nigga go out there and be smashing the hell out of everything. You got that damn jitterbug with you. You feel what I'm saying? Like when a nigga hit that age of 23, he can buy alcohol, he a man, he going out there doing the damn thing, right? But also, I'm talking about LeBron James, number 23. I'm talking about Michael Jordan, number 23. All the greats that played the sport and had number 23 as well. So see, that's why I say still I'm scoring like I'm 23. So it can be basketball and life, fucking these women. And then I elaborate a little bit. I say King James, Michael Jordan, women by the century. And when I say women by the century, I'm talking about like the baddest bitches. Plus, I'm talking about hundreds of bitches. Like you count your women in handfuls. I'm talking about I count my women by the centuries. Like century means 100. And then I say, if I'm wilding, they flop by thousands. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm on my bullshit, fuck 100. I got thousands of bitches. You feel what I'm saying? Like I got bitches everywhere. You feel me? And I say, if I'm wilding, flop by thousands, pay them all an interest fee. Now, an interest fee, when I use that right there, I can be like, I'm showing you that I'm interested. You know what I'm saying? When you show somebody you interested in them, you put something down, or something that you own, you gotta pay an interest fee on it when you just renting something. You know what I'm saying? Or like, show you got my interest. Here's a little something right here. So that's why I say still I'm scoring like I'm 23. King James, Michael Jordan, women by the century. If I'm wildin', flop by thousands, pay them all an interest fee. Gucci styling, Virgin Islands, get back home, they mention me. So see, like I say, Gucci styling, Virgin Islands, like shit, nigga, we balling up. And then I say, Gucci styling, Virgin Islands, get back home, they mention me. And then I explain it because I'm so remarkable. I say, get back home, they mention me. And then I say, because I'm so remarkable. So, remarkable means something that you mention. Or, women remark on shit that's crazy. Like, man, that shit remarkable. So like I say, because I'm so remarkable, a sight for sore eyes. People be like, man, you a sight for sore eyes. So I'll be like, a sight for sore eyes. I'm a feast to your opticals. Like, I'm something good to look at, bro. Like, I'm an optical, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't gonna say keep breaking it all the way down to you. I'm just gonna hit it one time so you can hear what I'm saying. And y'all all smart in here, bro. We all real niggas, so y'all understand what I'm saying. So, like I said, I tell her, still I'm scoring like I'm 23. King James, Michael Jordan, women by the century. If I'm wild and flop by thousands, pay them all the interest fee. Gucci style, Virgin Islands, get back home, they mention me. It means I'm so remarkable, a sight for sore eyes, a feast for your opticals. So far ahead, I'm a premature birth, and my sex game's the truth. And they say the truth hurts. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna keep going, but that's how I be spitting on my shit. Like my sex game the truth, and they say the truth hurt. I'm ahead of my time, a premature birth. Like this is shit I was spitting back in 08, bro. 08, 09. But that's just showing you like the way my mental was set up, the reason why they was getting my cachet, why they was taking my shit. Because when they wasn't taking shit from me, let me change that. They wasn't taking shit. They was paying me for my intellect. You know what I'm saying? Like they were paying for my brain. And if you pay my brain, you're gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give you that. But like I said, they was doing their thing right there. So at this time, my cousin and them, was getting bread. And I'm not gonna hate on my cousin and shit, because my cousin, I fucks with him. That's my cousin. He a real nigga. But between us, everybody that stayed at that hotel got fucked. I'm not playing. Everybody that stayed in Vegas that night with Plies and them, and I'm gonna say something right here, and I'm not gonna say fucking allegedly, because nigga fuck Plies and fuck all the Plies on that damn motherfucking fruitiness shit too. Cause his ass was, bro, Plies don't act the way he act in real life, bro. Like that motherfucker got a switch with him, dog. Like I was disappointed because when I was in prison, I was working out listening to that nigga's music and shit, dog. Like, goddamn, my PO, you can tell him I said it. Like that shit right there had me motherfucking ready to goddamn put in some work in prison, dog. But yeah, that nigga Plies. Like, bro, when the damn motherfucking stage was off, when we wasn't off the stage, I'm like, man, who is this Tutti Frutti, fresh and fruity ass nigga, dog? Like, that's the way I looked at Plies. Like, who is this Rudy Tooty, fresh and fruity ass nigga? Because this is the way this nigga was. And the motherfucking guys, the motherfucking pointy hats, the daggone people that came in there that made the vibe all uncomfortable, they came with that nigga. Niggas coming in there with some big ass bottles of some drink. Bottles I ain't like, bro, these shits bigger than half a gallons. And when I seen these big ass bottles of champagne and shit, I'm like, fuck is this? You know, so like I said, everybody that stuck around in Vegas, besides me and Rise, I know what happened to him. And Rise is my nigga and everything, but Rise ended up getting his, well, you know, he didn't lose his deal, but I told you he still had a contract with Yacht and them, but they brought his ass back into the fold. And I'm not saying nothing bad about my nigga Rise, because I don't put shit on niggas I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put shit on no nigga I don't know, because I'm a real nigga. I don't do shit like that. But they did take Rise back into the fold, and these niggas didn't even fuck with me. Plus, they knew I was on some I had some violent tendencies and shit, dog. Like, you know, I used to take, well, I still take it. I take Depakote, Trazodone, and Kogenic. You feel what I'm saying? I got sent to the mental institution twice when I was younger. You know, they sent me there before. Like, I have acute aggression, bipolar, and shit like that, but it's all good. That's why when people be like, calm down and don't talk like that's just me. You know, I'm a hyper aggressive person. But one thing about it though, I don't bother nobody. Like, I'm not gonna initiate a conversation with you. Honestly, I don't want to be bothered with you. So if we have some type of interaction, it's something that you initiated. And if the interaction don't go the way I think it's supposed to go, then we got a problem. But it's a problem that you initiated, like I said. That's one thing I was always taught. You don't bother nobody, and you try to leave people alone. But if they won't allow you to leave them, to leave you alone, if people won't allow you to go about your business, then you drop the world. That's what I was taught. If they won't allow you to go about your business and leave you alone, then you turn around and you drop the world on them niggas. You drop the motherfucking whole world on them. That way they fucking know next time. If it does the next time. But like I said, my cousin and them, they're out there doing their thing and everything. But the nigga Yacht was moving kind of suspect as hell, for real. And come to find out, like I said, his wife got busted in VA. So she got busted in VA getting them damn bricks. And so they got my cousin with conspiracy to buy 10 kilos of cocaine. They caught him with 195,000, between 195,000 and 280,000 in the car, is what was reported. But my cousin said he had way more than that in the car. But what was reported was between 195 to 200,000. They didn't put the exact number on the paperwork, but my cousin said he had a lot more that they kept some of it. They confiscated his Range Rover. I know one thing though, the girl that he was rocking with. Now my cousin got 4 kids, 3 different baby mamas. The girl he was rocking with, his first baby mama, you know, they cool. His second baby mama, the girl Portia that was staying with him, like he left her the house, 2 cars, his chain, his rings. Now my cousin had a yellow diamond Sayal chain. The shit was amazing. It was yellow diamonds like a daffodil is what he used to say. His name was Sayal, put in big yellow diamonds. The nigga chain, no lie, was 100,000. Easy. Y'all can look up Sayal on MySpace, because in his picture, he got that big ass Sayal chain on. And he had the damn, his wife and them, oh, they took the money, yeah, Brown, but his wife got the chains and shit. Yeah, so, hold on 1 second. So, yeah, one thing about it, my cousin was doing everything for him. They got 2 kids, right? But see, when he came home this time, because he did his 10-year bid, he with the baby mama, his baby mama Matt. I went to school with her. She was cool. Me and her brother was like best friends growing up. Her brother's name was Iron Mike. My nigga Mike Stokes. And no lie, me and Mike Stokes' birthday is on the same fucking day. The only difference, he's 1 year older than me. But me and Mike Stokes used to get in all types of trouble at Mount Tabor High School when we went to Mount Tabor. That was my nigga. We used to leave the school. Like, I would drive to school sometimes. I had to pick him up. And I'd see that nigga in the hallway before first period. Because first period, we had English. Before first period, I look at him, he'll look at me. I'm like, where Rashad Neighbor at? They such and such. Y'all ready to go? And we used to have a bag of that fire. We ain't have motherfucking Kush back in that day. We, like I said, we had that good green. That shit. If it was real green with a little bit of tea, you had that shit. But every now and then we'd come across that con bud or that hydro. Shit, I have our ass on our ass all day. But now they got all types of new shit, all types of weed. See, this generation right here don't know what they got right now. Because if we had this type of weed that they got right now when I was in school, nigga, we wouldn't have made it. We wouldn't have made it. We wouldn't have made it at all, because this weed right here have you where you don't want to do shit. You don't want to do shit. But, like, so my cousin, the feds investigating them, they got him in there. They still trying to run the record label from below. So it's getting ran into the ground a little bit. Yacht's on the run. It's a damn 50,000 bag on Yacht. But the bag was on Yacht ass, right? Hold on 1 second, man. I'm handling too much shit right now. The bag was on Yacht, and it still is. Like, motherfucker got missing, dog. That's word. Like, motherfuckers couldn't even find Yacht, bro. Like, that nigga got somewhere. Either the feds got him somewhere or something. But Yacht ended up taking down, when we finally found out, he took down his own plug. He took down my cousin, and he took down like 4 other people, bro. Like, the nigga really loved that damn girl right there. Now, I love my wife, but the fact that I love my wife, I wouldn't put my wife in that fucking situation right there for one. For one, I wouldn't put my wife in that situation. Like, nigga, who the fuck puts their wife in such a dumb ass fucking situation? Because, first off, his wife fucked up anyway. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it was her fucking fault. Because the way she was driving. So, that's on him for one. For two, never love something that you can't let that shit go. Never love something that you can't let it go. Like, baby, if you get locked up, I'll hold you down. But you knew the risk before you took this trip. Now, I'm not trying to be cold-hearted or no shit like that. But you knew the risk before you took the trip. Just like if it would have been me and I fucked it up after you done gave it to me. That would have been on me. But I would have made sure she's straight. I would have held it down. I would have made sure everything's all good with her. But, you know, this game right here comes with wins and losses. Like, you know, it's wins and losses in the trap game. You sitting up there, you enjoying all the wins. And see, that's one thing people don't tell people out here. These rappers and shit out here, they plotting the life, they doing all this and that. But they don't tell people that you take a lot of losses. Any nigga that come up here and say that they don't take fucking losses is a goddamn liar. Hell, honestly, I done probably lost more than I had. You feel me? Like, all the money I had, and if I think about all the money I had to pay to the lawyers, all the money for all this different shit, like bonds, lawyers, all that shit, bro. Like, bonds, lawyers. I had to switch these mic things. I gotta handle something while I'm talking to y'all. But bonds, lawyers, losses, getting other people out, getting other people's lawyers, like shit didn't go right. Motherfucking pack went right. Um Shit short. Like a motherfucker add up all the losses and be more than some niggas ever win. Like that's one thing you don't know. Like you can get robbed, you can get shot, you can get killed. And the worst thing about it, as I started making the damn bread, this is what hurt first. So like I said, before I left, we had that, we had that the ice cream and that cooked up. So we started making a different type of money. And see, niggas that you grew up with the hood with, it's all good, when like I told y'all before, when y'all around the same level, shit's all good. But as you start to progress, and so you don't never let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. Hey, if y'all can hear me good, press a one in the screen. Press a one if y'all can hear me pretty good. Cause I had one time before that couldn't really hear it that good. All right, good, good. So yeah, it's all good when y'all on the same level and everything. But as you start to progress, as life start to progress, then shit start to change. Shit start to change up on that right there. All right, yeah, I'll see you later, bro. All right, so shit starts to progress, and when shit started to progress, niggas start getting an attitude. Like one of my niggas like my third cousin. But one niggas like when I came home that I was pulling licks with. Like I ain't gonna lie. Before I got locked up, I was pulling licks. We was doing everything when I first came home. Like after my cousin stopped my damn supply for a minute. Like I tell you, once I put money up, I don't go back and get that. But that money that I put up, that's in case I'm gold money. That's money to take care of my kids or in case something happens.
But as long as my black ass is free and my 2 feet is on the ground, never touch that money that's put up. Never. So, like I said before, it had been times where a nigga got fucked up and his shit wasn't right. And my wife would be like, well, why don't you just take no. That money done made it to the promised land. That money don't get touched. And niggas used to couldn't understand me because nigga had over 100 bands. No lie, had over 100 bands without this motherfucker struggling with a couple dollars in my pocket and some work. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you don't have discipline, once you start dipping into that shit, then you're gonna be like, well, it's all right. I can dip in that in case I need such and such. And then before you look up, you ain't got shit saved. And that's another thing I'm gonna tell y'all right there. Look, it's easy to make money in this world. It's easy. But keeping money is what's hard. It's probably been plenty of niggas that's done made $1 million but can't keep a dollar of it. You feel what I'm saying? That's why you gotta set up the set where you put some money up and no matter what kind of hard times, you don't touch it. That right there will make you stronger as a man. It'll push you through your circumstances and it'll make you build more character. Because you just gotta act like that money gone. Like that money has been forfeited. And that's gonna make you grind harder. Because one thing I realized when I knew I had a lot of money, I got lazy. I wanted to kick my feet up and play the PS3 all the time. Yeah, this when the PS3 was out. So that's when I knew my motherfucking ass got lazy. Money started going down. The product, like, you know what I'm saying? So like I was saying, like I introduced my people to the motherfucking fentanyl. I introduced them to the ice cream. I introduced them to pressing pills. It's like, you know, one thing about Fed prison, if you sit there and listen, you turn into a fucking genius. These niggas, they showed me I even know how to make alcohol, my own alcohol. I can make my own bag of wine. I can put it through the stinger, make white liquor. My white liquor's not the best, but I can do all that. I became self-sufficient. And people don't realize all prison does is make you a better criminal. But I learned how to make money all types of ways. I learned how to make motherfucking ice cream with a dry lab or with a hot lab or a cold lab. Hot labs are dangerous and that thing will blow up and take away 3 blocks. But a cold lab, that shit right there, all it takes is a month. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all because y'all right here, look, all you gotta do is get some lye. If you want to get some Sudafed or anything that got DM, if you want that, I think it's that you want the ephedrine. Now you can also order ephedrine off the dark net, but all you need is lye, ephedrine, and ammonia. You get the lye, you get the ephedrine, you ammonia, you mix that shit up. You do 3 parts ephedrine with 2 parts lye, and you get enough ammonia to have it all wet, like you making dough. Like you making motherfucking dough. You whip the motherfucking whole paste up. It's like a paste. You whip the shit up like a paste. Just remember, it's 3 parts. I have the exact recipe for you because I got it put up. But it's like 3 to 4 parts ephedrine per part lye. But once you get that shit mixed up, you can get you like a grate. All you need is a cooler. You put it at the bottom of the cooler in like a damn dish that you got it in. You get you like a metal grate that goes across the top, right? You put charcoal on it so it can breathe. Plus, get you a brand new mop. Now see, Breaking Bad was a hot lab, Brian. This is a cold lab. Get you a mop handle, a brand new mop. Open up the mop strings. Put a piece of wood, drill a piece of wood to go from side to side, and have that shit draping over the mixture. And make sure the mop heads get inside the mixture. And while it's sitting inside the mixture, make sure it's inside the mixture is lathered there and have the mop hanging. Then you put a grate over top. You put charcoal over top of the grate. You see, the charcoal, it has the carbon and everything. The carbon will let the shit breathe and it'll purify. Like the motherfucking air, the ammonia, and everything. The charcoal you use to breathe. Then you put another grate over top with some more charcoal. Then you close up the box. You close up the cooler. Dig that motherfucker in a hole. Put it in the hole 3 to 4 feet deep. Cover that bitch up and check on it in about 27 to 37 days. When you come back, the crystals would have been done glue on the mop strings. Like it'll grow up the mop strings like ice cream crystals. Like it's like rock candy. This is just one of the ways to do it. And like with a good mixture, you can make 3 to 4 pounds of the shit. And that motherfucker burn blue. They love it. But what I'm saying is, I figured out how to do that. Like we made like probably about 15 batches of shit my whole time. So it ain't got the same quality as the ones at the hot lab, but sometimes the better quality, depending on the ephedrine and the lye. I used to use Red Devil lye. You feel what I'm saying? Red Devil. That was the name of the lye. But yeah, that was a free motherfucking 3-4 thousand. Just off sitting there being patient for a month. That's what I'm saying about being disciplined, putting shit there and just letting it do what it do. And that's a little something for one of y'all, just in case you got some time on your hands, you got some land to put something somewhere. Like I said, I'm about making money. I try to help everybody. I keep it real with it. But that right there, that was a free re-up. But like I said, you don't let your right hand know what your left hand doing. And so like I had the plug on the dog. But niggas, when you grow up with niggas be wanting to be in everything. And see, I wasn't the type of nigga that wanted to be above my own niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you my nigga, you ain't gotta work for me. I don't want to work for you. But I don't want you to have to come for me either because, nigga, if you come to me, then you gonna want the same price that I paid for it. You feel what I'm saying? It don't work that way. That's why I tell them, like, look, you my boy, but if I give it to you for that price, what money am I making? Well, man, you got such, it's not the point. That's why I give them a chance to get it when I go get it. That way you can get it the same price. So you can't sit there and look at me when you fuck up and think you can use me as a quick bounce back. No, no, no. That's what your friends will do. Once people understand the price that you get something for, and then they try to use, that's why you don't mix friends and family with business. Because when a person knows your price, then they want to come to you and get it from you, from your price. Like we're not out here doing illegal shit like you're supposed to do it for the free. And see, they used to get mad at me, but I used to tell them like this, look, bro, I give you a chance to get it at my price. I'm not the plug. So I can't give you my shit at that price. I say, because it's counterproductive to me because just like you do, I count my money as soon as I get it. I count up my projected, how much I'm projected to make. I count it up off what I got. Now, if I give you this, okay, I give you motherfucking 9 zips, right? And I was projected to make motherfucking 18 bands off his 9 zips. Now, if I give it to you, I'll be lucky if I make 10 bands. Like, you're not even trying to, you want to get the shit for my price. You want to get 9 of them for 10. So that's basically 9 that's going out my supply. So that's a 18, that's a 8 to 5, that's a 5 to 8K loss that I could have made because I'm trying to help you when you had the chance to get the shit yourself. But then if you go to them, this be the funniest part right here. Say like one of your people got knocked off with some stuff, and a couple people were short, and some shit was fucked up. And you go to them, you don't even want 9, but let me get 4. Man, I'm down to my last, bro. So I gotta charge this right here. Bruh, I can't get the 4 for 5. bruh, you my brother and everything, bro. I'm gonna need at least 75, bruh. So, bruh, you gonna charge me 75 for four instead of five for the four, bro? Bro, you know I would do it if I could, bro. But you know this is my last, and I need that so I can make the reef. And it'd be funny, right? Because, like I say, when I get my money, I put my shit up. But even though I put my shit up, I always keep something just in case the shit don't go right with the re. I always make sure I get my re money first. Before I start spending and doing anything else, I make sure the re up money is secure. Once the re up money is secure, not secure, secure. Once that money is secure, then everything else don't even matter about it. Then 'cause we already got another bag. Like you can fuck up all the damn money, but as long as you got that re up money, you always back in the game. People don't realize you take losses, you take L's, motherfuckers get knocked off. But as long as you got the money to hit that re up, it's a reset button. That motherfucking reset button bad as hell. Motherfucker take a 20 band loss. You take a loss for 20 motherfucking bands. But as long as you got that fucking 35 for the re up, that 20 man loss didn't mean shit. Well, it meant something, but it really didn't mean that because you had that motherfucking re up. You had that motherfucking re up. And see, people don't understand that re up. That's the life of the party. Because one thing about my amigo, he don't want to hear that I ain't got your shit. He don't want to hear that day late dollar short shit. Me don't want to hear that shit. Because just like Coach Diaz told y'all when he was in the motherfucker, when he was in my chat the other day on my other channel, when the Mexicans come short, they ass go to work. When the motherfuckers short, because I lost two of my motherfucking plugs, and I asked their replacement where they at. Them niggas be in the fields in Mexico work. They had them motherfuckers picking coke, picking weed. Them motherfuckers is working 15-hour day shifts. So you know when you part of the cartel, you family, they're not gonna get rid of you. You turn into cheap labor. You turn into cheap labor. But yeah. So my homeboy did me like that. And I was just doing it to test the nigga heart. Then he was like, bro, I ain't gonna do you 75. I'll take 7, but I need it. But nah, I'm good. I just said, look, I'll just wait. Like I just told the nigga I'll just wait. And he knew he fucked up with that shit, right? Then it comes to a time where every man has to make a real decision. Yeah, it's all great and everything to eat with your boys and shit, to try to come up together with your people and shit, to try to be family and shit. But not everybody has your drive. Not everybody has your discipline. And me doing that time in prison and me being a certain type of person I am, I realized that. And I realized, yeah, they can still be my people and everything, but we will have to separate this business. Like we had a damn dream of we all come up together, we all do this together and everything. Like we always want to do this and this. But other motherfuckers is blowing their money as fast as they can get it. They buying cars, they buying jewelry, and I'm not even gonna stunt. I bought cars and I bought jewelry too, but I just didn't go overboard with it. You know, I got to a certain point and I was like, I'm cool. These motherfuckers want to go to the club with the same females. Now, I'm not gonna lie, my first year out from doing 7 years, well, I did 7.5 out of my 10. No, that was 8.5 out of 10. That was 8.5. You see, I did motherfucking 90 some months the first time. Then I had to do the rest of the 110. But one thing I learned, I went through about 1,000 bitches. And this is no lie. This is on my wood. This is on my Lord. This is on my girls, my kids, my wife. My wife even know. I ran through about 1,000 females in that time. I was hitting females in the morning. I was hitting them at night. I was hitting them two at a time, but I didn't put my mouth on them because I know how women is. But women was just the fact that I was rapping. I was on stage, going to different places. They were just throwing themselves at me. It got to a point, and I'm gonna tell you some real life shit. I got burnt out, and I know niggas like, what you mean? Like I'm gonna tell you like this: it is a such thing as too much of a good thing. Like for real, bro. I got to the point now. Like me and my wife, I love the hell out of my wife. My wife bad as hell, but sometimes I be like, God damn, 'cause I know what she want to do. I just be tired now, bro. I'm an older guy now. I know I'm in my 40s. Most niggas would be happy and everything, but it's just I feel like I'm wasting part of the day until I get right. Then I'm like, hell yeah, but shit, I know work got to be called. Like shit, I done went through so many women. Like it was like, okay, I started seeing, some women know a few tricks that other women don't know, and that shit be good and everything, though. Like some women know some different tricks, but in the end, I get the same feeling when I'm done. The same feeling, like, oh yeah. And then you get that post nut clarity, you be like, damn, why I do that shit? And see, with these other women, I don't know what they got. I don't know who they messing with. I done seen a lot of niggas walking around with the herpaderks. I seen a lot of niggas walking around with that 1800. I seen a lot of niggas walking around kissing razor blades. I'm good. My wife bad. She got that good sex. She got everything. It took my wife 4 years before I went down on her. Yeah, D1. My wife is amazing. The only problem I got about my wife is she want to stay up under me and won't let me do shit. My wife stays in the house 24/7 with the kids. Only way she'll go somewhere is if I go with her. But me and my wife had a falling out, and I'm gonna get to that later on. But I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a breakdown real quick. We had a falling out in 2015. She said she going back to Georgia. Fuck me. She done. She blocked me on Facebook. She changed the number. I couldn't get in contact with her for like 2 days. So I thought she was really done, even though we had years behind each other. With me being locked up, I got PTSD. So if you tell me you done, I'm like, well, fuck you then. So I ended up partying that whole week, and now I got a son outside my marriage. And I explain, and every time shit be good, sometimes she'll bring that shit up. But like I explained to her, you can't tell a nigga like me that you done. Like a nigga that's done been to all the shit that I've been through, you can't tell me that you fucking done. And I'm supposed to sit home and cry about that shit. Nah. All I know is get mad and get even. And that's what happened. But we'll get to that. Like I said, I'm going through giving y'all a timeline, but after I finish going through this timeline, then we'll get through some more different types of stories and shit. But I was just giving y'all to the point of break of where I am now. It's gonna take the rest of this week probably, but if y'all don't mind. Exactly, Brian. You can't tell me you done, dog. That shit hurt my pride. And then I couldn't get in contact with you. I'm thinking somebody else getting that good shit, dog. That pissed me off. I said, man, somebody else is smashing my shit. And ain't gonna lie, I told her, like my wife told me now, like we already know. She said she catch me with another woman, I'm dead. She said she gonna kill me and her. And I told her, I catch you with a nigga, he done. You done too. Like we done went through too much. We done been through too much. Like she tell me, and I tell her, we here for life. No matter we messed up, we done. You don't get nobody else. We married under the Most High. It is nothing else. You feel me, Mr. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Altruistic. Motherfuckers can say what the fuck they want to, but that's my motherfucking wife right there. Nobody else will touch her. It's at your own discretion, dog. I ain't jealous though, D1. But what's mine is mine, bro. What's mine is mine. We done been together over 16 fucking years. And we done been through the struggle. She done held me down. We married under the most high. We done been fucked up together. We done been rich together. We done been everything together, dog. And we got a family. We done, you know all my darkest secrets. I know all yours, even if she ain't got much. Like, nigga, you signed a contract. This is a contract signed in blood, dog. Nigga say what they want. Like, bro, after I had that kid, I ain't even cheating on my wife, boy. I don't even think about it. You don't even, it don't even go through my head because I thought it was over with for real then. That shit hurt. But like I was saying before that, when you start making money with niggas, dog, you can't put your morals and values in the next nigga body. Next nigga ain't gonna have your drive and your hustle, bro. And so I started seeing that shit. So, you know, I started sliding on my own little way. Now, you know, they needed me to put together the mixture for the food and shit. I still go over there and put the shit together for them and everything. But I found out a new little mixture. I used to start I found like a deal on some shit called tar. My man was telling me how the shooters love this shit called tar. Shit like tar gives them like a warm sensation and everything. Plus the tar was cheap as hell. The shit was like 500 a zip. And my amigo was telling me about it. So what happened? I told my homies and them, look, I'm just gonna do my thing. And they was like, wow, what's up? I just said because I plan on slowing down those such. So they accepted it, but they didn't really care about the shit. But by myself, I did more than all five of them was doing. And, you know, I didn't show them my new recipe because, you know, this was my recipe. So they were still doing shit the other way. And they weren't really putting the fit. They was just getting the boy and they wanted to stretch the boy out. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm the one, well, after my homeboy told me, I'm the one that used to put the fin in there to spice the shit up. But you know, we not competition, but we competition. You know, my money is my money, y'all money is y'all money. You feel me? Plus, like I told them, I say, bruh, we each gotta go separately, bruh, cause like we all buying cars and jewelry and shit, bro. Like I told him, I said, bro, I'm trying to be low key now. I stopped wearing my jewelry. I got me a motherfucking I stopped wearing my jewelry. I went and got a motherfucking Honda Prelude for my wife. I mean, she still had the BMW, but I got her a motherfucking Honda Prelude, and I got me a motherfucking Ford Explorer, dog. So I was riding around in the Ford Explorer, Eddie Bauer shit. You know, it wasn't nothing too major, nothing, just a little Ford Explorer, just a little SUV. So you know, I started moving differently. Rugged and them, they was getting hounded by the law and everything. But see me, I still had the hood over there, but I started going to a different side, you know. And like I said, they wasn't putting the fence and shit in they shit. And then eventually motherfuckers started getting mad. Like a bunch of jealousy started popping off. Like my nigga Rio de Janeiro, he started fucking Gutter's baby mama. And see what was crazy, because Gutter, he had a baby mama from the hood. And you know, he was staying there with her and trapping out the house because he was at the bottom of Rolling Hills. And the Rolling Hills, the projects. You got that work down there, you gonna kill their ass. Especially at the first of the month, the 15th and the 3rd. It's about 1,000 people that stay in that projects. And it ain't but 2 people that sell that shit. Now, most of the people that sell weed, because people come from all around the city from Rolling Hills because they know that's what weed at. But not many people sell hard down there. So you get you a spot down there, there's one way in, one way out. So you see everything that's coming in from the hill. So Gunn was posted up down there. He got this chick named Juicy. It's always a Juicy, but he got the chick named Juicy pregnant. So one day he called me up. His name is Gunner A1 C. Like he got so many fucking names. But he had me and Rio go check on his son. So we go down there, and his big mama, she was cute, but she was a damn motherfucking hood chick. She was in the house, door open, laid on the couch, drunk as shit. My nigga Gutter, his son sitting there crying. His name's C2, CC2. He done got old enough. He a bad little shit. But he's sitting there crying in a pissy ass diaper with no shirt on, the door wide open. So we took him, and I took him up the block to the hood and dropped him off to his dad. So his dad held on to him for a couple weeks because he was talking shit to the girl. But Rio used to go down there and steal trap, and me and him was down there one day, and Juicy was like, "We was hot at the little hoes. We was hot at the hoes. I ain't gonna lie." Juicy said some shit that stuck in my mind. I thought she was bullshitting. She was like, "Y'all are really chasing them fast ass hoes when the real bitch is right here." Talking about I can handle both of y'all. I heard about you, so said Rio. I heard you got to get down. So I laughed and said, "Girl, chill out, boy. You ain't one baby mama. Plus, I know we like family shit. We not doing that shit." Rio just laughed it off. But I should have known from that laugh that nigga was interested. Because come to find out, that nigga circled back and was tapping that shit. And for me, I figured it out because I was down there with this bitch named Red. And I seen him coming up out of there. And I see me being a real nigga. I'm like, God damn, bro. Like, this shit put me, and I hate when niggas put me in a fucked up situation. So we up there in the hood on Buick Street. Now you can look it up. Old Greensboro Road, West Salem, North Carolina. You can see one of my grandparents stayed on Cadillac Street. The other one stayed on Buick Street. And they were both side by side with the next street over. So we in the middle of the, and you can see it's one way in and one way out on both streets. You turn down Buick Street, then you circle around Mason. And Mason circles back around the Buick and you come back out Buick. So we sitting there and we all sitting there arguing and shit. And I was like, "Man, Rio, don't you got something you need to tell A1?" Looking at me like, "Damn, nigga, you bringing shit up." I'm like, "Bro, we family, bro. Like, we can't do shit like that." So Gutter like, "What's up?" And Rio wasn't trying to say it. So I was like, "Bro, tell him how you came out of Juicy house, bro. Like, the shit real, bro. Like, bro, that type of shit get niggas killed and all that shit." So I thought they was gonna squabble it out or something. So Rio was like, "Man, she came on to me." I said, "The bitch ain't got a car, so you gotta go down there for her." So it came out and Gutter was like, "Damn, bro, that's how you do me." But Gutter talking about, "Well, we grew up together, bro. You better than some bitch." Plus, I was done with that bitch anyway. So you know, my brother Gutter, he had to throw that bravado on. And see, I hate when niggas do that shit. If you feel some type of way about a chick, just say it, bro. Because niggas, we be knowing, but niggas be like, "Man, I don't give a fuck about that bitch." We know you care about that bitch, dog. Niggas like us, we gonna make you admit that you care about that bitch, bro. You ain't gotta play tough and hard, bro. If you care about a bitch, you care about her, shit. But that day right there, I should have kept it in my memory because Rio Plug had got some good clean like a couple years later. And Gutter got his ass for like 5 of them, like 5 ounces though, and said he got fucked up. But that shit right there was crazy as hell how that shit happened. But we had motherfuckers trying to come over there. And I told y'all before, Old Greensboro Road, it's got like 5 different cities that connect to that one turnpike. So, you know, you got people coming from Kernersville. You got people coming from 158, which is Walkertown. Reedsville comes through there. Thomasville, Lexington. Then you got the inner city of Winston-Salem. Like, it's $1 million strip. And we had these motherfucking Africans that moved down. They just came in from New York. And they tried to set up block on Old Greensboro Road because they moved there. We had this one motherfucking African nigga named Olawumi. His name was Olawumi. That was his name, Olawumi or Rio. That was his last name. I knew niggas, I grew up with him. But he shalom to the beautiful Queen Arena. So he knew that money was getting going right over there. I think he was either from Nigeria or somewhere over there because I know he got like 3 chicken stores now. where they be selling fried chicken and wedges and gas station and shit. But at that time right there, his family came over. And his family wasn't the type that was upstanding and shit. And they was bringing their type of shit over there with a different type of price and everything. Like they was in there just trying to shortstop the business. And so we had got incident and word and shit, right? So we sent a couple of little niggas in there to kick the dough down. You know, get you some free shit. We always got little niggas that be trying to go across the city and rob shit because they trying to get their lick. So I guess they kicked the door, went in there, boy. They found some good powder in that house, bro. Like them boys had some powder. They found powder, money, and shit. Shit, we bought the powder up off the kids. The kids got like a damn brick and a half out the house. We gave them 30 for the whole thing. Like I told you, zips of coke at this time. This is around 2011, right before the drought. We had a drought that hit in 2012 that went crazy. I'm gonna tell y'all about that another day though, because I'm about ready to wrap this up for the niggas KQ on. But they had some good powder, bro. Like I'm talking about, you put 1-on-1, turn that shit to 2, and that motherfucker was crazy. See, people don't realize the powder that we got now. When it comes over here to America, that shit's less than 40%. And people talk, man, it's some 90%. No, you don't get no cocaine in the United States right now that's more than 40%. And I'm gonna tell you why. If your cocaine was more than 50%, you could take an ounce of coke, drop it in the water, and put an ounce of baking soda on that bitch, or an ounce and a half of baking soda on that bitch, and straight drop it. Use the ice cubes to lock that bitch up after it comes out. And you would have at least 2 zips. Now, you drop a zip, and you put a zip and a half of bake on it. Cook it down for a minute in the mic. It takes a minute and 30 seconds in the microwave. You just put enough water to cover it. A minute, 30 seconds in the microwave. You pour the cold water on it, then you spin it. Then you throw the ice cubes in there, you lock it up. That ounce and a half of bake with that ounce of coke will probably only bring you back 33 or 34 grams, bro. Like you missing a whole zip out that bitch. A whole zip be gone. And motherfuckers be thinking, that's good, bro. That's straight drop. And I be telling my nigga, you put an ounce and a half of baking soda with that. So what that's telling me is all this damn impurity shit is cooking out. And baking soda is heavier than coke. So basically, the coke that we get, half of it disappears when we motherfucking cooking it up, because if the shit was over 50%, like it was back in the motherfucking late 90s and the 2000s before I got locked up, I could drop a motherfucking ounce and put an ounce and a half on that shit, and I come back with 2 ounces of straight drop. But now, you be lucky if you drop an ounce and come back with an ounce. That's how fucked up this shit is. That's why I say that shit less than 40%, but people don't understand it. But the shit the motherfucking Africans had when we robbed them, well, we didn't rob them, the kids robbed their ass. Bro, on an ounce, I put an ounce and a half on that motherfucker. That shit came back to like motherfucker 45. I said, oh shit. I was like, oh shit. I didn't even tell the other niggas, because the other niggas, they don't even straight drop shit. They want the whip. And they whipped the hell out that shit. I think they realized that when they whipped it, they was taking 1 to 3. And motherfuckers was still coming back, like eating that shit up. I say, God damn. I was mad as hell. It was 4 of us that bought that shit, because I would have bought that whole motherfucking shit. But, motherfuckers know they dope and shit, right? Motherfuckers know the type of dope they got. So, motherfuckers, we had the hood, right? I supply everywhere, but motherfucking Africans, they figured it out. Them niggas came through chopping at us through the hood and had to circle their way out. So we shot back at them on the way out, because, they went through the circle. So instead of going through the circle, we took from Mason and went straight line, the B line, to meet them at the top, because you got to come around the circle to make it back to the beginning. To see when you come in, it's like a pot handle. You know how you got a handle and then you got a pot that's a circle. So it's like the top of Buick is like the handle of the pot. Then you come down and you make that one big circle on 3 different streets. It's just one big circle, really. And then at the end, you come back to the top of the pot. Then you go back up and go out. So when they came in there, they was going around the circle. And see, we went to circle backwards, and we caught their ass coming up on Buick about to get on the lid. And we chopped that shit up, but we went to war for like 3 weeks with them some bitches, dog. With 3 weeks with them some bitches. And they was good, they was tactical. But I'm a tactical genius, and I wish I might call my homeboy when he ain't want to incriminate himself, but I'm a tactical genius. And shout out to the late great Michonne. She dead right now. But Michonne was just like Jude in the Bible. She was my Trojan horse. And ain't nothing but a big butt, a smile, and a cute face will get anybody. So Michonne went up. She got the nigga lacking. So they took her to the hotel and everything. So she hit us up, let me know where she was at. And you know, she was getting shot, nigga. So she started dating nigga. Because the hotel that she was at, they went to the motherfucking company. There wasn't no way I was gonna make it in the company and suites up to that room, all them cameras, blick this nigga up and get back out. What will happen? So Michonne actually starts dating the nigga. And I ain't gonna front. The nigga was getting money. And he gave her some African jewels and shit, like some type of jewels she got from Africa. It was something that began with like a T, like Tanzanite or some shit like that. It was like a blue looking diamond, but the shit's supposed to be expensive. They say the shit worth more than diamonds or something. I gotta look it up. I have the name of it when we start the show today. But it's like begin with a T. It's a rock that they said is more precious than diamonds. He gave her a necklace with some shits in it. But they ended up dating and shit. And he finally took her to his house out there in High Point, which is about 30 minutes away from where we at. So the deal is now we gotta figure out how to get to his house with him and his brothers in High Point and do what we gotta do. We are that's what it's called, Brian. Tanzanite. Is that shit really expensive, Brian? I never really heard of it except from then. I thought it was Tanzites, but it's Tanzanite. Tanzanite. Okay. I'm out there investing some of that shit. That shit was beautiful as hell. Yeah, that shit beautiful as hell. See, niggas, we don't even know about shit like that. I didn't know about it till she did that shit. And nigga killed her over that shit though, bro. Like, Sean got killed. Nigga robbed her and everything, dog. And the nigga that took the damn motherfucking necklace with the Tanzites or Tanzanites, he didn't sell that shit worth about like 2,500. Nigga shitted him, really. But yeah, we got the location. What happened when we got the loot, or allegedly what happened. I had to think about that. I'll tell you allegedly what I heard went. But peace and good shit. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. I see y'all in the hour on the regular show, man. Peace and bless to each and every one of y'all, bro. Apex the God Sosa, and I'm out.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Tryna catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold.